Manchester United's pursuit of Pedro of Barcelona has now ended, as he now looks almost certain that he's going to sign for Chelsea in the next 24 hours. Now, I'm a bit annoyed that Manchester United have missed out on this deal, as it looked almost certain in the last couple of days that we would sign the Spaniard. But it looked like Louis van Gaal had flown over to Barcelona to conclude the deal. But unfortunately, we've dithered around and fucked around, and it looks like he's chose to go to Chelsea. There could be a number of factors as to why. Reports are coming out that Louis van Gaal decided against buying him, and the club don't want to pay the full transfer fee. They want to pay a good chunk of it, and then I think it's about 5 million in add-ons, which I don't know why we're just messing around here. We've got tons and tons of money, and we could quite easily have bought Pedro for around 20, well, whatever they wanted. I mean, anything under 30 million pounds is a good deal for Pedro and Myers, and I don't know what the actual fee was. It was in euros, I think. But I think Chelsea have got themselves a good deal there with Pedro. He is a quality player, played in a lot of games, did feature in 50 games for Barcelona last season, scoring 11 goals. A lot of them were obviously substitute appearances in the Champions League final, coming off the bench there as well. So, but a real decent player. We've been linked with Mane of Southampton now as a replacement, another player that could come in, obviously instead of Pedro. Scored 10 goals in the Premier League last season, scored the quickest hat-trick in the Premier League, but I'm not too sure. I've been looking him up a little bit. I don't watch a lot of Southampton play. Did watch a few games last season, but didn't really watch too much of him. But he wouldn't have been one of my first choice players to come to Manchester United. But 23 years of age, so could still improve. But personally, I'm not too sure on buying him for any more than £20 million. I think any more than that, and it looks like Southampton want upwards of 25 million, which I think would be a lot of money. I mean, he could still get better, but we'll have to see where it leaves us with Adnan Januzaj. I'm really disappointed that we've lost out on this deal again. Another one, we've lost out on a lot of deals over the last year or so. I mean, we've wasted a lot of time, and I thought this deal would get done for Pedro, but looking at it, we've dithered and dithered on a lot of transfers, and they've dragged out, and they're the ones that haven't ended up coming to Manchester United, with also the inclusion of Nicolas Otamendi, who's now going to Manchester City. We've reported that we weren't interested in him anymore, or even at all, in some reports, which I do believe we were interested in him at some point, and we've dithered there as well. I mean, obviously we dithered with the Sergio Ramos one as well. Kept going after him, knowing that we probably he was going to sign a new contract when we could have been looking elsewhere for other targets. But I'm still remaining positive that we're going to get someone in before the end of the transfer window. There is still a lot of talk on Thomas Muller. I'm seeing reports tonight from the Daily Star that we're going to offer him £1 million a month in wages to try and lure him, and a £60 million deal. Personally, I think that this deal would be an absolute shock if it does happen, but a lot of pundits now there are talking as though there could well be a shock signing before the transfer window does shut, which I'm really hoping still happens, but I'm not holding my hopes out too much. But if we did get Thomas Muller and Mane from Southampton, I would be fairly satisfied with that. I would still like another centre-half, because although probably Marcos Rojo will come back into the team in the next couple of weeks when he builds his fitness up, if we've got to play Daley Blind at the left side of the centre-back, I do believe that he's going to get exposed against better opposition, the likes of Manchester City, the likes of Real Madrid, Barcelona, them sort of sides, Arsenal. When we come up against them sort of sides in the Champions League and Premier League, I think he will get exposed. So overall, I still think we do need another one, because I just don't know what's happening with Phil Jones. It looks like he's never going to be healthy. So I think we're going to. I really am surprised that Louis van Gaal actually gave him a new contract, to be honest. I mean, he's just no asset if he's going to always be injured. So I would have liked to have seen 3 players come in plus David De Gea stay. Obviously, we still don't know what's happening with David De Gea, but hopefully he will remain at the club for one more season, because if not, I would still want 4 more players to come in 4 more players aren't going to come in, but I would just accept probably 2. I would have to be satisfied with that. If we don't get any more, I'll be absolutely furious, because we're not going to stand any chance of winning the Premier League with the current team we've got. We've seen that Rooney's come up short in the last 2 or 3 games. I'm pretty sure he will still come good, because later on he will have a burst of form and probably score 10-15 goals in 12 games or something. But that's I don't really think that's going to help us win us the Premier League. Unfortunately, we really do need someone else that's going to score goals on a regular basis, not just in a burst of form. And over the years, we have had another player like a Robin van Persie, even Berbatov, and other players, Tevez and Ronaldo, and other players that can score goals as well to chip in with Wayne Rooney, which we haven't really got at the moment. We've only got Memphis, and I'm not too sure how many goals Memphis is going to get this season. The other players in the team just aren't scoring enough for me. Leaving us threadbare. I mean, we've seen against Club Brugge that obviously Hernandez has had to come on, and Fellaini. I mean, if you've got them options, I mean, Fellaini's a decent option off the bench, but I still don't think that Hernandez is going to do enough. I mean, if Wayne Rooney gets injured for 3 or 4 weeks, we have to play Hernandez and Fellaini on a regular basis. I'm not too sure we're going to stay in contention for the Premier League, but fingers crossed we will get another stellar signing, and I'm really holding my hopes up that we will get someone in. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts on the situation. Do you think that Southampton Mane will be a good signing if we do sign him? I mean, we could sign him, we could not. I mean, this could all be paper horse shit. I mean, the papers just come out with any old bullshit just to sell the story. So, I mean, we've been linked with a whole host of players this summer. I think a lot of them were true, and we did want some of them, but we've fannied around with a lot of them and haven't got them in. So just let me know what your thoughts are on this signing. Would he still be a good signing? I mean, he's a lot younger, obviously, than Pedro. I think Pedro's 27 or 28, and Mane's only 23. So obviously, youth on his side. Just let me know in the comment section box below what you think there. Obviously, the other situations. Where else do you think we're gonna strengthen? Do you think the Thomas Muller deal is going to come off? I mean, some people think that we could shock the world and sign him. I think it really would be a shock signing. One of the bigger shocks we've had over the years at Old Trafford, but I don't think that's going to happen. And do you still think a centre half's going to come in? Because we're running out of options. Laporte, is it? Or Laporte, however you pronounce it. He could still be an option, getting him from Spain, but I'm not too sure. There doesn't seem to be a lot of rumours on that. But then again, there was no rumours on Darmian. So we'll have to see there. And Darmian just come out the blue and was a quality, looks like a quality signing. So hopefully we could just produce something just out the bag. Just go bang, we've signed a player who no one's even thought that we're going to sign. But there are a limited option of centre forwards and world-class centre backs. So I don't really know who else. I mean, Matt Hummels was talked about a while ago, but that rumour's just completely gone dead over the last 3 or 4 months. But anyway, hit that in the comment section box below. Make sure to hit the like button, because it really does help out the channel. And if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. And we should have a preview for the Manchester United and Newcastle game either tomorrow or Friday. So stay tuned for that. Should be going live, hopefully with Joey. So make sure to stay tuned for that. And we'll talk to you all again soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. See ya.